So something good about Italki is that when you get a teacher, maybe when you are learning a language and you want to focus in a specific thing, as we are talking here, is how to get output, like how to start speaking. Hi, watch this video if you are telling yourself, I can understand a language but I can't speak. Hi everyone, my name is Connie. I speak 6 languages, 4 of which I have taught myself at home, and I'm here to give you methods to learn languages. Okay, as I have said, watch this video if you think you can understand a language but you cannot speak. I'm going to give you a tip that you can use that will get you out of that hole. Okay. What are the steps that you are going to have this video? The first step, I'm going to tell you why you can understand a certain language, but why you can understand a certain language. That is the first step that I am going to tell you, why you can understand a certain language. The second step that I am going to tell you is why you are not able to respond when someone speaks to you in that language. Then I'm going to give you tips to use, okay, for you to start responding to that language. Okay, so the first step, why can you understand the language? Like you can really understand, or maybe you can't understand clearly, but you can understand. Like after someone has said something, you pick some words from there, and after like 30 seconds you understand, but you can't respond like immediately. You understand after a while, but you are not able to respond. Someone talks to you in Spanish, in Swahili, in whatever language that you are learning, but you want to respond in your native language. Okay, so the first thing why you understand is because you have gotten a lot of input, or let me just say you have gotten input. Input is something that you get in your brain. Okay, what I mean by input in the language you are learning, what I mean that by you have gotten input is that maybe you have gone in YouTube or on YouTube and you have heard videos in that language, people speaking in that language. That is input. Maybe you have written in that language some stuff. That is input. Maybe you have read or you are still reading. That is input. Okay, everything that you are trying to do to get that language inside your head, or maybe you have memorized, that is input. Maybe you have went on Google and searched some words or whatever, that is input. So that is what is making you understand the language. That is what is making you understand the language. But do you know why you are not able to respond? Here is why. You are not able to respond because you have trained yourself to understand the language by getting input, but you have not trained yourself to speak the output. Okay, you have not trained yourself to speak that language. For example, in your native language, you did reading in school, you wrote, okay, you listened to stuff, and that is input that you are getting. And then output, you are talking to other people, you maybe you are talking to other people, you are writing at times, you are doing a lot of things that your brain right now knows. It has evidence that it can bring that language out to life. It can make that language a source of output, an output. Okay, so that's why you can speak your native language. Then I have a question for you. What have you done in the language that you are learning to bring out the language to life, to bring out the language output? What have you done? Okay, if you have done something, comment down below what you have done, the method that you have used, and you're going to help some other people here, and even me, I can try the method that you have done, and if it goes with me, I'll continue with the method. If it doesn't, I will continue with other methods that I have been using, because we all learn differently. And now I'm going to give you four ways you can get output, because you have acquired the language, you have the input, you can understand, but output, you have not shown your brain evidence that you can speak that language. Okay, so one of the ways you can get yourself to speaking the language or getting output of a certain language is using language exchange apps. In language exchange apps, you get language exchange partners, right? You get language exchange partners. For example, or an example of language exchange apps, we have the language exchange app. It's called like that, and we have many more other examples. If you want to watch a video that is mainly on language exchange apps or how you can do language exchange, just comment down below. I make that video for you. Okay, if maybe you are struggling which app to choose or what and what blah blah blah, just comment down below and I'm going to help you in getting a language app by making a video on that. So what is my take on language exchange apps? Language exchange apps are good because most of them are free. So if you want something that is free and you want to use it for your output, language exchange apps are great. But something that is not, that I don't like about language exchange apps is that when you get someone, for example, when you get someone who speaks, let's say Spanish, okay, and you want to get your output in Spanish, when you get someone who speaks Spanish, maybe that person will want you to teach them English if English is your native. So maybe if you agree 1 hour, you are going to teach that person, like help that person bring out their output in English, and that person is going to help you bring your output in Spanish. Okay, so it is it's like that person is really not focused on you and you are really not focused on them. You need to give each other half. Yeah, so you can learn, but with language exchange apps the process is going to be a bit slow. Though in language exchange app you can create relationships. I have a friend that I got from a language exchange app. I have a Spanish friend that I got from a language exchange app, and it's really nice to use them. Number 2, the second option is italki. Italki is a platform that has teachers in specific language or specific languages that you can choose. The teachers starts from $10. If you have $10, you can get a teacher. Others are at $7 per hour. Others $10 per hour, and as you go. Okay, so when you go to italki, if you get a nice teacher, for getting a nice teacher, maybe you can check the comments of the previous students or just get someone that you can trust there. If you get a teacher in a specific language that you are learning, well and good. So something good about italki is that when you get a teacher, maybe when you are learning a language and you want to focus in a specific thing, as we are talking here, is how to get output, like how to start speaking. If you want to focus on that, just tell the teacher, I want to focus on speaking, and maybe you can introduce me to your methods, and I have some other methods that I can give you. You help me in speaking, I just want to speak. And then you'll be meeting that teacher maybe thrice a week or even 7 days a week, 1 hour, okay, every day, and you speak to that. Make sure that the teacher is native or that teacher can speak that language that you want to learn. Okay, it needs to be someone that you have faith in, at least, for you to be able to start expressing yourself in that language. Okay, and if you want to use italki, you can use the link below, the link that is below, for you to get a discount on your first sale. Okay, thank you so much. And the good thing about italki is that the teacher is going to be focused, unlike the language exchange, you're giving half. Italki means that the teacher is going to focus with you, like you are going to be the focus because you are the student. So you will have questions, how is this done? You can have assignments, like you are really going to get focused and get things done because you have someone who, it's like you have an accountability partner, but that partner is not expecting you to teach them something. You are the other, like that person is the one who wants to teach you, to help you, but in exchange of money, of course. Okay, and then the third platform, you can get a teacher outside of Italki. So look for someone that you trust, someone that has learned languages the way that you want to do, or maybe you have faith in that person, whether they have learned that language or not. Maybe they are a native. Okay, if you have faith in that person, maybe you have seen how that person has taught other people and so forth. Okay, you can talk to that person and then see how you can start doing classes with that person. And that one will be a very good thing as well. Just like Italki, that person will be exchanging with you, like they will be giving you the knowledge, they will be helping you to speak and so forth. So they will be focused to the student. They will have focus with the student. And if you want to have a lesson with me, there is a link down below. Click the link. Okay, go to the lesson. You can buy the lesson, and then I can have coaching with you later if you need, for me to help you in Swahili. Okay. And then the fourth thing that you can do is something I call language islands. Something that I use to speak. I'm going to give you a story. I think 4 weeks ago, I was to meet someone from Spain. Okay, I was to meet her for the first time, and I had never met someone speaking Spanish. Okay, I've learned Spanish for 3 years. I had never met someone who speaks Spanish. So I was to meet this lady from Spain. So just imagine the pressure. But I really wanted to meet her despite the pressure. And then I discovered language islands. A language island is a topic, a specific topic in the whole language that you really focus on for you to speak. For example, you can take a topic as introducing yourself. Okay, write that topic, introducing yourself. Then write all the things that you can say when you want to introduce yourself. But I believe language islands is for people who are a bit advanced, because you need to write that thing in the language, your target language. Okay, so write introducing yourself, then write everything that you can say introducing yourself in that target language, and then afterwards just read it and then record yourself in a video saying those things. And then you can watch the video, redo it again, redo it as many times as you want, and then go to the next topic. So this is what I do. This is what I did. I knew I was going to meet that lady. So a week before I met her, I focused on language islands in Spanish. So I wrote introducing myself, introducing my family, talking about my job, talking about things I liked. Like I focused on those main things. And when I went to speak with her, she was like, "Hey, your Spanish is good." Like, and I could understand what she was saying. She could understand what I was saying. I could answer immediately after she said something. But of course, there were some things that I didn't understand, and I was like, "Repites por favor." Like I was, "Puedes tú repetir?" Yeah, so you need to learn those stuff as well. If you don't understand something, how can you tell someone to repeat, blah blah blah. Yeah, so language islands really helped me. So something about language islands, it needs you to really have discipline. Apart from discipline, you need to have a goal, like the goal that is going to push you. What is it that you want to do? Because language islands are not easy, they are hard. Okay, you looking for a topic, writing, going to make a video, redoing it again and again and again, it's not easy. So you really need to have motivation. So with that, you need to have a goal. And then language islands need consistency. So if you can't do it on your own, you can look for a teacher. I coach people on speaking Swahili, by the way. If you want, just contact me at learnswahiliwithconnie@gmail.com. Okay, so it really needs consistency. It really needs consistency for you to do it every day with a positive mindset that you are going to finally get it at the end. Language islands needs discipline. You really need to be disciplined. And for you to get all those traits, for you to have all those traits in you, you only need a goal. Okay, that's the easiest thing. You need a goal, something that you really want, something that you are going to do anything for you to start speaking. What goal do you have in mind? Okay, so those 4 methods are going to help you. You can either pay or do it for free. But remember, when you want to do it for free, you are going to require more resilience, more discipline, more consistency. But when you do it with someone, you're going to pay money. Of course, it's not going to be free, but they're going to be there for accountability. They are going to push you. They are going to give you the methods they have used. They are going to help you. So it's for you to choose if you want free or if you want something to pay. Remember, free has a price as well, and that is your characters, your traits. That's the price that you have to pay. And if you are doing it for payment, if you are going to be paying someone, of course that person is going to push you. You are going to pay something, but by paying that money, that amount of money, you are not going to put in a lot of energy because you have someone else to help you. Okay, I hope those 4 ways have at least encouraged you to continue like pushing in speaking the language that you are learning, for you to not only understand but understand and then respond immediately to the person who is speaking, because in your native language you do that thing as well. When someone asks you something, you respond immediately. You don't start thinking and translating and blah blah blah. So language islands and these other 3 things that I have mentioned. We have language exchange apps, italki, we have teachers, and we have language islands. Okay, those 4 things are going to help you. For me at the moment, I'm using language islands, but I hope as I continue, I can get someone on italki, or I can get a teacher who can really boost me, because language islands really needs you to be tough. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to know more about language islands, watch the video that will be suggested at the end. That is about language islands. I have outlined everything, the topics, like the stages, how you need to do it in language islands, and how I am doing it. Thank you again for watching this video. You can support me financially by buying me a coffee. The link is down in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. Follow me on TikTok to see my videos that I will be speaking in the languages that I am learning. Language islands as well. Another way of me using language islands. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.